Good morning. Today we are continuing on with those decimals and percentages, and we're working in fractions now. So we are doing CO20. I can convert a fraction to a percentage. So percentage, who remembers from yesterday, what did I say percentage means? Clara? Yeah, so percentage is actually out of 100, because that centa is that root for 100. Per means out of, so percentage is out of 100. Because percent literally means out of 100, any numerator over a denominator of 100 represents the percent. So that's key to know, your denominator of 100. Each fraction below has a denominator already of 100, so it's easy to convert those. So how would we convert 27 hundredths to a percentage? What percent would it be, Henry?
It'd be 27%, it's already out of them.
Yeah, so you just take the numerator. If that denominator's already 100, you just take the numerator and turn it into a percentage. So 35 hundredths would be what, everyone? 35%. 90 hundredths would be what?
90%.
29 hundredths. 3 hundredths. 189 hundredths. Okay, those are the easy ones. They're not always going to be that easy. We're going to have denominators that are not 100, and we need to figure out how to convert those to percentages. So if it's not 100, we have a lot of friendly denominators. Friendly denominators are those denominators that we can turn to be 100 easily. So it might be close to 100, like 33, okay? 33 and 9. We can't get exactly to 100, but we're going to get super close, and so we're going to count those. If our denominator is 1, what do we want to multiply as our scale factor for both? Multiply our numerator and denominator by, Elliot? 100. So we're going to multiply that by 100. If our denominator is 4, what would we multiply it by? Bolton, you know? 20. 20. If our denominator is 10, what do we multiply it by? Finley. Yeah, oh yeah. Thank you. Keeping me honest. 25, you are correct. Thank you, Elliot. Finley, what would we multiply 10 by? 10. 10. What do we multiply 25 by? Laura? 4. What do we multiply 2 by? 50. 50. What do we multiply 5 by? 20. That one's the 20. What do we multiply 11 by to get us super close? 9. To 100 by 9. What would we multiply 33 by, Ellen? 3. What would we multiply 3 by? 33. What are we going to multiply the 9 by? 11. What do we multiply 20 by? And what do we multiply 50 by? Okay. This is a good table to have on your help sheet. Make sure we remember what we're multiplying our numerator and denominator by, what that scale factor should be, because we need to remember to get it to 100, that denominator. Whatever you do to the denominator, you do to the numerator. So now we're going to use that knowledge to convert these fractions into percentages. Show your work. So you're not just going to write the answer. You're going to show me what you converted 3/5 to be, and then put it into percentage. So what do we multiply 3/5 by, Elliot? 20, because we want 5 to turn into 100. 5 times 20 is 100, so I need to do 3 times 20 to be that 60. I do want you to show me what that scale factor is that you are multiplying by. So don't just write 60 hundredths. Write the scale factor, write the new fraction, And what percentage would this be then, Elliot? 60%. Percentages, that sign matters. Make sure you have 60%. Any questions on this one? I think, yep, all of these have denominators that we could see are friendly denominators. So we can convert them all into being over 100 and then putting in your percentage. Let's look at our second page. Second page is a little bit we have to think about. We go, oh my goodness, word problems. We're doing the same math, friends. So don't get overwhelmed by word problems. We're still doing fractions to percents. So in your history class, each test is out of 25 points. You scored 18 out of 25 on the first unit and 21 out of 25 on the second unit. So in terms of percentage, how much better did you do on the second test than the first? So what's the first thing that you think we have to do? Well,
So you're gonna do 25 times 4 to make the denominator 100.
so it's out of 25, so we need to put it out of 100. Mo said that's times 4, so what do we do to the top then?
Then we times
Then times the numerator by 4. What is 18 times 4?
that.
You can use calculators.
72.
72, thank you, Colton. So what percentage would that be? Because we want to work in terms of percentages. Laura? So we know that is 72%. So let's look at our second test. It has a denominator of 25, so we're gonna multiply that by 4, because we want it to be over 100. What's 21 times 4? 84. Clara? 84. So we have 84% for our second test, 72% for the first test, and I want to know how much better we did. So I'm subtracting. What percentage better did we do, Finley? 12% better. Okay, so sometimes we have to stop and think, what information are we given? What do we need to have? We were given the fraction, but we needed to work in terms of percentages to answer it. It wasn't a challenging question once we turned it into percentages. Your goal for Unit 3 is to earn at least a 90%. What score is the lowest integer score you can receive to reach your goal? So no halves, no decimals, right? What's that whole number that we could use out of 25 to get to 90%? So what would 90% of 25 be? Does anybody know how to figure what you mean? What did you think?
8.7.
Okay, but we don't want decimals. So what do you think we would want? Would we want, and would it be 3? So,
No, I'm like,
so we're not just gonna get 3 out of 25 and be at 90%. So what do you think we need to put in front of that 3? It's out of 25. Claire, what are you thinking? Say that louder. Clara's guessing 23 out of 25. We're gonna check and see what that would get us. So we know we multiply by 4 to have that 100 for a denominator. 23 times 4 is what? 92%. We need to be at 90%. So, okay, that's a little bit more. So I'm gonna check, well, what if I got 22 out of 25? Would that be at 90%? So let's look at 22 out of 25. Multiply that by 4. 25 times 4 is 100. 22 times 4 is, that's only 88. That would be 88%. So when Colton said, well, it's like 3 point something, so 23, there's a decimal in there, but we don't want decimals because we want that lowest integer. So we can't have any decimals, so we can't have 22, has to be 23 out of 25. That's the lowest score we can get and still get an A for that 90%. That make sense? So you're gonna do the rest of the word problems, figuring out, we're converting stuff to percentages, okay? Try to answer those questions the best that you can. So that first page, it's a little bit simpler. So that first page, you're converting to 100 as a denominator. Whatever you multiply the denominator by, multiply your numerator by, give me what that percentage is. Second page, that's where we're really using our brains to think through what information are they giving me. If you are listening to this at home, well, first before that, if you finish before class is done, remember, practice work. Tomorrow is a retake day. Get that turned in. Khan Academy, due tonight. Get your Khan Academy done. I am checking scores tomorrow morning. And packet number 3, if you turn it in to me by tomorrow, you get to fix your mistakes. Take advantage of that. Get it turned in to correct mistakes. Still have a handful of people needing to do Mysteries of the Rosary. That's due tomorrow. Be practicing your Mysteries of the Rosary. So be working on that math, that theology. Study for theology quiz tomorrow. If you are watching this at home, I hope you are well, and I hope to see you soon. Have a wonderful day, and don't forget to like and subscribe.